cut it. Who the hell's edited this shit together? Super Elf Bowling. We cannot start a video off and run the big Game Hunter intro to Super Elf Bowling. I've gained a certain notoriety in the YouTube community for the great titles that I pick up. I have a certain standard that I have to live up to each and every week I make a video. And Super Elf Bowling is just not going to cut it. Now let's try that one more time, guys. Roll the footage. Picture me rolling. Watch it. Better edit my shit good.
Oh, the TV? They have these on them, like that? Yeah. How you doing today, sir?
Doing good. How you doing?
Fine. I seen you over there looking. You want that bundle?
Yeah, well, I want to ask him if I can look inside of it.
Oh, you can look at the
Can I look to see if the manual's in there, the disc, or...
if you want to.
I definitely want one of them, but... Try to make it where you don't have to wrap it back. Nah, I'm gonna end up buying it.
Just kind of... There you go.
You can get Windows 8.
Well, that's some...
Those,
I'll throw those out.
you just want to check the disc.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you can unwrap it.
You can still wrap them again.
Oh, okay, you got some more of it?
Yeah, just don't fill my tag.
Alright.
So I ain't got to replace it.
Well, these are tight.
Let me see.
See, these don't even have the manuals on.
Yeah, most of those, some of them don't have it on there.
These are kind of garbage. Will you negotiate? Can I get them for 10?
No.
I'll give you these back if you give them for 10. I'll pay 10 for this.
I'll tell you what.
What you need the manuals for?
Just completeness. I collect. Plus, I don't want these games anyway. These are like
I'll
trash
tell you
games.
what. Let me see. Hold on.
You can resell these. I'll just give them back to you.
Use this number. I'll give it to them for. How about 3 apiece? $12.
Okay, sounds good.
Use this number right here.
Yeah, 12's fair. Definitely. All right, and this is the reason why I go into pawn shops every once in a while. I don't do it a lot, but this is definitely the reason. So they're selling their PlayStation 2 games, some 360 games. I think there are some Wii titles also. 4 wrapped in saran wrap, 4 titles. And they normally sell their games for like, I don't know, $9.99, $14.99, $7.99. It varies. So the package, if you didn't hear the guy, so if it's in the saran wrap, all 4 games are $5 each. So there were 3 games in this certain package that just sucked, and I didn't want them. I ended up giving them away. I don't think I got it on camera, but the lady that worked there said she has a guy that comes in all the time, and he actually walked in the door and ended up thanking me for giving him the games because she handed them over to him. One of the games that was just hacked up, looked like a steak knife ran across it. None of them had manuals. They were all shit titles. But I picked me up Rare-a-Rama. This is like a $70 game. So I ended up talking him down to $3 each. So I picked this game up for $12, guys. This is a pretty rare PlayStation 2 game, Rare-a-Rama. In this kind of condition, it goes from like 70 to 80, I'm sure. Very nice condition. The disc is minty mac, as they say in the business. And yeah, so I am very happy. It's been a slow week, but here on Saturday, hell of a find, guys. Hell of a find. Well, as they also say in the business, on to the next one. Hey, come back here. Alright, so we're about to go in the store where I found Path of Radiance, Fire Emblem. See if we can find something else. Alright guys, so I think the last time I worked a night shift at my job was probably about 5 years ago. I got one of my employees on vacation, so I'm covering a rare night shift. Now, what I like about that is it gives me a small advantage over the working stiffs of the world, or at least in my area, which I am. You know, the typical 9-to-5 person, you know, shows up for Goodwill after work. Now, a full-time reseller has probably hit that same Goodwill that you're going to 3 times before you even get off work. So that's what I like about today. I'm going to hit up a bunch of spots and see if we can find some games. All right, let's do this.
Oh, that's straight to the back.
What's in the back?
Oh, she was looking for base clothes.
All right, you can have those. Thank you, appreciate it. Can I see that DS real quick? Thank you. I think I'm gonna buy this. I think I'm gonna get this.
You gonna get the cartridge with it?
What's that?
You gonna get the cartridge too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, so check out this nice lick I just hit. Check this shit out. $14.99 on a red Game Boy Advance. This is a the AGS 001 model, right? So $14.99 on that. It's in really nice shape. It comes with a charger, just a little bit dirty, but the screen, after the screen's cleaned, it's a really nice looking screen. Turn that on real quick so you can see that. Okay, then pop the game out of here, right? And you have Kirby's The Amazing Mirror, which is like a $14, $15 game. So that alone will pay for the Game Boy Advance player. And then Final Fantasy titles. Check this out. So Dawn of Souls, this goes for like $10. Got that for $4.99. Then we have, try not to confuse these, Final Fantasy V, which goes for like $18. Got that for $4.99. And then the big lick, a $30 game right here, Final Fantasy VI, also for $4.99. So, Missed on every spot that I hit today before this night shift I have to work, but hit on the last Goodwill this little find here, so I'm pretty pumped up about this. All right, guys, I will talk to you in a little bit. All right, sorry about that, guys. I actually forgot to mention, so I also picked me up another TI-83 Plus inside of there. A little bit on the high end, and I made sure that this stuff can be cleaned off. I think it's just white out. And actually, you can scrape it off with your nails, so I'm going to have to clean it up real good. But $14.99. I'm not even seeing the sticker. How did she know it was that price? Oh, I guess from the Roman numeral. Okay, yeah, $15. So, again, a little bit on the high end. But now, so now I have one TI-83 Plus on eBay up right now I'm selling. I have 2 more at home that I need to put up. And now I have this. So 4 TI-83 Pluses, guys. Definitely going to make some money. All right, guys.
Hi, I'm Steve Roxborough, president of Goodwill on the Street in Houston. In May of that year, they offered me the job. I was 27, and I'm going, what are they thinking? Sure. Man, they can do it. But, you know, it was really a blessing. And then a month later, the place burnt to the ground. The part of the Goodwill that burnt was all of the donated goods.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the recap portion of the video. I know you guys are saying, how in the hell is he already in the recap? And it's less than 20 minutes already. Yes, this is a world record for my channel, guys. I know, I do some long videos, so this is definitely a little bit of a change. The last 2 weeks, it's been far and few in between trying to find stuff. Or how does that expression go? Is it far, few in between, or is it few and far in between? I think it's few and far in between. Irregardless of the fact, there was 2 places that I walked into that made it a pretty incredible couple of weeks. That saved it for me, and I picked up some really great stuff, but I also picked up some other little knickknacks here and there that I think you guys are going to want to check out. This should be real quick. Let's run through it. Yesterday we got Taylor, the video game dog, that did not want to be on camera. You saw how she just moved out of the camera. She's been acting that way for some reason. I think she's got something going on with, she's got some anxiety for some reason. All right, so we have a light gun here. Looks like a Desert Eagle, no? It's got all kinds of buttons on it. It feels real nice. It's got to be a third party because I'm not seeing any name on it whatsoever. But I'm telling you right now, guys, this one really feels good. It definitely does not feel like a cheap light gun, for sure. Generally, I do not find black light guns. I always find orange ones. I have like 5 orange ones and 1 blue one. Maybe even a yellow one. I can't remember now. Because of safety reasons. If you did have one of these in your car and you pull it out on or reach for it, or a cop thinks you're reaching for it, you will get blown the hell away. So this one has that T, I guess, RCA connector on it. It also has a, I guess, PlayStation 1 or 2. No? And then it has a USB as well. So, not bad for $1.99. I had to pick it up. And I cannot wait to play Elemental Gear Bolts. A game that I picked up on the eBay Slay video. Plug right there. Alright, so, moving on. I picked this up actually today. I went to a dozen places today and found absolutely nothing except for this. Did not realize original Super Nintendo controllers were worth so much. They go for like 12, 13, 14 bucks sometimes. So for $2.99, something that's real tight like this one, feels like it's brand new. It was a no-brainer for me. I really don't even know how many Super Nintendo controllers I have, but I really don't think I have more than 2. So something I needed to add to the collection. Now, as I pointed out in the car, this is like my 4th TI-83 Plus in the last few months. I've been stockpiling them up. Now school is starting. Hopefully I can start flipping these guys. Does have some white out on the back. I need to clean that up. The contacts on this one are not perfect. There is some oxidation or dry acid. It's not terrible, but it needs to be cleaned up from the batteries. So I will take care of that. I thought Jackie Chan owned that. It's Jane Chun, I guess. All right, so yeah, TI-83 Plus, those are always good. And then, I can't even remember if I showed this in the video. When I was a kid, before I became an Astros fan, growing up here in Houston, my favorite player in baseball was this guy right here, Cal Ripken, shortstop, later to become Hall of Famer for the Baltimore Orioles. Got this on the Sega Genesis, and it is complete with the manual. The cart looks excellent. I mean, the cart looks brand new. So for $1.99, I wasn't going to leave that behind. A little funny story on this. It's been like 7 years since I lived in Florida, but when I used to live in Florida and work in the hotel industry, on 3 different occasions, I literally had people practically asking for my autograph for whatever reason. It was always in an elevator, just by coincidence, thinking that I was Cal Ripken. We have the same, I don't know, eyes, the same, I'm 6'3", he's 6'3", we weighed the same back then, same body frame. So, yeah, I definitely had some people thinking that I looked like Cal Ripken, and so that's pretty cool. And that's it. So, sports title, I'll add that to the Sega Genesis collection for $1.99. I wasn't going to pass that up. Now, this is kind of an interesting title that I picked up at a Goodwill. I also picked up the Cal Ripken from a Goodwill. The Munchables. I think I used to give those to my daughter when she went to daycare. No, wait a second. Those were the Lunchables. Oh, this is different. This is the Munchables. I can't help but think about, it says, when vegetables go bad, I cannot help but think about Sausage Party, which is out in the movies right now. I do not know if the vegetables are doing nasty things to each other, but yeah, the Munchables. Checked out some gameplay on this. This is complete as well. Picked that up for $2.99. I want to say I got 30% off on that, but I'm not sure. You actually, you know how like in Katamari, you're rolling, and then the more stuff you pick up, the bigger you get. This game, you're actually eating vegetables, and the more vegetables you eat, the bigger you get. And then the vegetables that are huge, you can't mess with them until you get large enough to you upgrade yourself to being their size. This did come with a free character decal that mine does not have, unfortunately. I will be flipping this. Believe it or not, it goes for like $14, $15 online, typically. Now, Game Boy SP here, and this is our Game Boy Advance SP, and this is model AGS-001. This thing is in really nice condition, guys. It was $14.99, but it also came with, I think, like a $12, $13 game, probably, Kirby the Amazing Mirror. So that was very nice. Screen looks excellent on this, so I guess the color would be red. There you have it. So pretty cool with that. I was going through the glass case looking at some games at this Goodwill when some lady came above me and said, hey, I'm dropping off some games right above here if you want to check those out before they put them in the glass. I didn't see her. She must have had this in one hand, and she put the other games down. They were like PS3 games. I started looking through those. Couldn't find anything. By the time I had finished, I noticed that she had dropped this down. So I checked that out and found the Kirby game inside of there. And then, lucky for me that I walked in at that moment, because there was 3 really cool Final Fantasy games. We'll start off by the least of them, at least as far as value. So all of these are $4.99. I picked up Final Fantasy. It says 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls. And then it just gets better and better. I pick up Final Fantasy V. Advance. Also for $4.99. And then the really nice pickup here, guys. Final Fantasy VI. So all of those are $4.99. So 5, 10, 15. 15 for this. That's 30. And the game. Everything for 30 bucks. You cannot beat that. Amazing pickup there. All right, and that also came with the charger here, so that was cool. And that's it. Now we come to, not that it needs an introduction, but here is one.
Sick pick of the week. This is the week's sickest pick. This pick gonna make you sick.
Alright, so there you have it, guys. Without a shadow of a doubt, Rare-a-Rama on the PlayStation 2 is the sick pick of the week. Now, the funny thing about this is, now, obviously, you guys saw in the video, you saw the negotiation. They had, they're just trying to push inventory out the door, I guess, to bring new stuff out. I checked out the store today thinking maybe new stuff would be there, but there was nothing there. But they're definitely trying to push stuff out the door. So they basically took Saran Wrap, wrapped 4 crap games together, maybe 1 good title or 2 good titles within the mix, $5 each. So I negotiated down to, and of course I opened it up. And I talked to someone today that worked at Goodwill, and they said that they did not let them open it up, which is pretty effed up, because once I opened it up, the 3 other games had no manuals. The disc was all jacked up on one of them, so, which really didn't matter for me. I ended up giving the games away anyway, so I ended up paying $3 each. That's the negotiation that was reached. So gave 3 games away, so I guess you can say I paid $12 for this. This game goes for like $65 to $70, guys. There is only 1 complete copy on eBay right now. Besides this sticker right here that's going to be easily removed with Goo Gone, and this sticker right here, this is a minty matte copy. The disc looks great. I can get every bit of $70 for this. Will I? No. This is going in my collection. This is a rare PS2 game, like I said. Now, back to what I was saying about the funny thing about it is, I picked this up at a half-price books, I don't know, like 6 months ago. It was featured in one of my videos. Now, this does not have the manual in it, and this is not a rare game. I would say probably more obscure, but this has gone up in price. I remember when I picked this up, I think I paid $20 for it. Again, no manual. I think it was worth about $40. Now, it's going for just the same as the PS2 Rare-a-Rama. It's going for about $65, $70. I would say without the manual, I can probably get $50 for this one right here. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not about hoarding up every Rare-a-Rama there is. This is going in my PS2 collection, and this is getting flipped. And I'll put this up for 40 to 50 bucks and make some money real quick on that. Alright guys, so that's it. That's the end of the video. Rare-a-Rama's the sick pick of the week. Thank you for joining me for this short video, I guess you could say, this week. Just want to let you guys know again, do not smoke cigarettes. They cause cancer. They will kill you. This is Tight White, and I will see you guys either next Saturday with a new Goodwill hunting video, or the Saturday after that. And that's about it. Peace out, guys.